Yes, what's good, everybody? So, it's a big game tomorrow. Sick note's back. Good old Llorente's back in action. So, for the 8 minutes or so that we'll get out of him, he'll be something else. I don't think he'll start him. I honestly sort of can't help but hope he doesn't start him. But I don't want Struijk to play defensive midfielder just because I think his quality at centre-back, and it freezes up Ayling back into right-back. So even if we get 8 minutes, Struijk at right back and Llorente in defensive midfield, I do think that's a better option. I still think we're better off bringing bringing Dallas back into defensive role and seeing how he gets on. I know he doesn't have the distribution that Phillips has and stuff, but to be fair, Struijk doesn't seem to have that either. Struijk, apparently he's very good on the ball and stuff, and I'm sure he is. He's just not. It's tall order, and it's step up with. To Phillips' level in terms of distribution, like long balls and stuff. So see how that develops. But I just think Dallas, for his energy, would be good in there. And Struijk can step forward a bit. Ayling brings the ball forward a lot. Dallas can then drop into right back when Ayling gets forward. So it can work that way. What I found as well, what I thought against Arsenal, when we sort of started losing, Struijk really came into centre-back. So whenever Ayling pressed forward, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but Ayling would go and then Struijk could actually drop into centre-back, which worked really quite well. So we ended up with like 3 centre-backs. But yeah, I can't see Llorente starting. Phillips still not back. He's obviously had that news that his grandma's passed away, which is awful for him. It's obviously really close, wasn't there? But I don't know whether it's got anything to do with that or injury. Bielsa just said he's not available. So, well, yeah, so that is what it is. Rodrigo, same, he's out, but Klick's back. Oh, well, I know Klick started in last game anyway, but I just mean apparently 100%, so Klick is back in action, hopefully 100%. It's pretty much the same deal as Arsenal this game, because now I know I say every game, and I go, oh, it's a huge game, and every game is a huge game, but it is a big game because we are now 11th and 12th with Wolves, and they've sort of come into a little bit of form because previously they'd been a bit shit. I mean, they're not in form, but they're not losing as many games as they once were. So they beat Southampton in last game, which were a good game. Drew to Leicester, beat Arsenal 2-1, then got beat to Palace, drew with Chelsea, lost to West Brom, which is an horrible result, lost to Everton, and that's when they started going down pan a bit. 3-3 draw with Brighton. So they've been inconsistent, but everybody has, haven't they? They're starting to play Adama Traore a lot more, which anybody that remembers my video about signing that madman, that'd be mint. Got to try control that Neves, because he runs show, doesn't he? Neves and Moutinho, they're top quality, to be fair. Neves he's not much of a runner. Neither is Moutinho, really, but Moutinho gets a little bit further forward. He really does pull strings for him. And that Neto's really good. So, yeah, there's a few of them to watch out for. It's like Bielsa said, that they're really good at defending, but it doesn't hamper their attack, which is true, isn't it? They sort of sit in, and then when they decide to get forward, they really do get forward. So they are a decent side, really. With 2 points, is it 2 points in front of them? Yeah, we're 2 points in front of them with a game in hand, but obviously if we lose tomorrow, they go in front of us and we slip back down to 12th. And then Southampton are right on his tail, really. Because we will have played one game more than Southampton unless they play tonight or something, which I don't think they do. But, yeah, so what do you reckon result? I reckon it's a win. I'm going a win, because I believe we will win, like I always believe. And I believe it will be 2-0. And I'm going to go Klick and Bamford. Because I think we'll shut them out. Even though I think they'll score, but I don't want to say that they will. So 2-0, what we're all saying, what do you reckon? What do you reckon the dynamics like at the defensive midfielder role? I really think Ayling back to right back and just play anybody in defensive midfield out of that midfield, like Klick, Dallas, even Shaq. Just get a defensive midfielder in there. Roberts has been amazing. It wouldn't actually surprise me if he deserved his start, really. After his past 2 performances, coming off at bench, he's worth his value. If Klick's not 100%, maybe might be looking at that. Roberts starts, Roberts scores. not even joking, because I think he's looked absolutely full of beans, full of bacon and beans. So yeah, what do we reckon, boys and girls? Stay with me. Let's keep winning, or let's start winning again. Let's get on another roll in a bit. Peace.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask.